So this will be the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is their feelings for you there, and this is their thoughts. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Five of Swords, King of Wands, Justice. So Libra, Leo, this is Pisces energy, 2, 11, 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that the person wants to use their free will to decide over their own life and decide what's going to be in it. But karma gives them headache, okay? Karma gives them headache, or feeling stuck to you might give them a little bit of a headache. Okay, emotionally. Well, they feel vulnerable. They wanted to kind of be angry with you and act like they don't care about, this relationship. See if I care. And walking away. I don't care. So like that. But we can see they're walking away and they are sad. And they're kind of praying to God here to release them or to free them from the burden of these emotions, because they want to come across as someone that don't care. I don't know what happened between you two. It looked nice enough, but so from their point of view, it probably was nice until you just shut the door in their face, and then it wasn't nice, and then they don't want to be the one standing outside your door asking to, can you please let me in? So they walked away, and here they are praying to the divine to let them be released from these emotions, but they are not. So they still feel the full impact of this, what seems to be a breakup here. Okay. And this is their most likely action. And the person isn't sure what's what. Like, is this, am I like addicted to this person? Am I addicted? Is it because they are hot that I need this person? They don't know. And but here we have 19, the Sun. 1 plus 9 is 10, and we have the 10 of Pentacles here. They have roughly the same energy, so they feel like they are addicted, but in the same time they feel the sense of home, the sense of that you are the one, and that they are supposed to be with you. So they are actually waiting outside your door. Either they wanted it or not. And here comes death. So death is not much up for, debate. It has a will for humans to change and go through transformations and metamorphosis, like certain things that we don't want to let go of, we need to let go of. So for me, it feels like this person needs to kind of admit that they are still waiting outside your door, that like die before you die, let the ego die so the soul can take place. Because yes, they had a little bit of ego, but most people have, when someone says, I don't want you, you are just making a mess of things, goodbye. Of course we don't want to stick around waiting outside the door and just, I love you, why did you desert me? So it's pretty normal that we want to, take a forgetfulness pill and forget it ever happened. It's just that here we see that the divine isn't agreeing with that. So they're going to force this person to face up to their feelings, and they are not let off the hook, we can say that much. So thoughts, we have the Page of Swords together with 7 of Cups. So I'm feeling this person is trying to figure this situation out. They are trying to understand what happened, what was what. It's still a sense of pride here. I'm still feeling the same energy as with the 7 of Swords, that this person wants to, they don't want to be humiliated. That's really important. And they rather want to be the one that chooses a relationship than being shows or because they want to be on top. Here they felt like they were never good enough for you, and they really didn't like that feeling. They want to be celebrated by the world. They want to be lived in high esteem, and that didn't happen here, and it hasn't happened like in the relationship. It didn't happen after. It might have happened in the beginning of the relationship until you got sick and tired of them wanting like special treatment, but here the person is confused why they don't get like why luck has turned away from them, or why the divine isn't sending them someone new instead of you. And see here, we have the King of Cups. So all these questions eventually comes to a conclusion that they still love you. So even if the divine sends someone new, they wouldn't want that person. So they are learning. They didn't know themselves before. They didn't know themselves enough to realize your value. And now it seems like, at least on a mind's level, they will realize that you had a great value for them. We have both the Queen, we had the Queen of Cups, we also have the King of Cups here. So showing that there's some like Cupido, this angel has put some arrows in both your butts. So that's what's going on when the King and Queen of Cups is present. So we can see here that they had probably a mindset where they didn't want you to be the one and only. They didn't want to love you. They wanted to maybe, be able to choose who they were supposed to fall in love with. And it should be like a certain kind of person that they had seen in their mind. And then you came along and you didn't even think that they were good enough because you complained on them a lot. So they really, really, really would have wanted to exchange you towards someone else. But that wasn't possible, because here they realize, okay, I can't fight this. It's no use. They realize you are the one, and that they love you to bits and pieces, basically. So that's on a 4th level, at least. So they think they are in love with you and that you are the one and only. And but they didn't want this. Okay, they wanted something else that would have given them more pride and more dignity. But unfortunately, the divine is a stronger force, and if we can use our free will, but we can't make the divine give us what we want. Okay, so we can use our free will to step out of relationship, but the divine is the one that needs to send a new one. And if they refuse, then this person is stuck with you. This is the this is the relationship I had, and obviously I still love this person, and it doesn't come in like a new person for me that I can change into or invest into. And so the person is kind of giving up their guns a little bit here. So on an emotional level, we have this misfortune and disappointment, but we also have the Star card. And here we can see how they try to figure out your relationship and your connection and themselves. And the string is here. And here we can see a string as well. So I'm thinking a lot of your relationship is going on in 5D, like through dreams, and you're thinking about each other a lot. It's probably a two-way street here. Also, both of you are connected to the divine, so you kind of know what's going on at every different occasion, even if you don't trust it fully. And I'm not seeing this bond being broken here. It's there. It's strings attached. Okay. Even if we didn't want to have a relationship with strings attached, it's very possible that this person wanted a little bit more casual relationship, and that might have been one of your problems in this relationship. Strength. 17, 1 plus 7, 8. So here the person has like a lion's heart or a brave heart, because they trust in the divine and believe that this must be a destined relationship. This must be a destined situation. And when things are like it's your mission or it's your destiny, people tend to put a little bit more effort into these situations. Chariot, yes. 8, 7. So this one person wants to, they feel like they have decided, like after a lot of like head scratching like this, they have figured out that you are the one, and now they want to come and grab you. 6 of Swords, not as easy though. Like here they, I want to go and grab you, and then, you know, go over the river Styx to meet your maker. It means basically it's not as easy, because here the Chariot is a card of a person being a little bit prideful or full of themselves, or thinking that they are the best one and the greatest one, and they will win everything. So that's where their initial kind of feeling like it's just to go and grab you. But then they realized probably that you are a person on your own, and maybe you don't want to become grabbed. So oh yes, I need to ask for permission as well. So even if they have decided that they love you to bits and pieces, they can't, you know, you have free will, and maybe you don't love them back. That happens too, and we don't really know where exact love comes from. You can be very much in love with one person, and you're not falling in love with another person that you think you should have fallen in love with because they were a better choice. And so we don't know what sparks that that special kind of love, and they can't rule over how you feel. This is also connected to the Lovers 6, so 8, 7, 6. It's like a countdown, and it's getting more and more scary because they're standing there in front of death and the risk of humiliation for their ego, with shaky knees, to say the least. But they want to figure this out. But here it was like, yeah, I realized this person, this is the one, we have a soul connection, I'm going to go and get the person, and then, but what if they don't want me? Knight of Swords. So they think maybe they can convince you. Okay, maybe they can convince you. They can talk you into it. That's their hope. Okay, so see what's going on with that. I'm walking through the dark night of my soul. So we can see they haven't really figured it out 100%, but they think that they can talk you into it. They want to hold on to the last like straw of hope that they can keep their ego, or that they can, you know, be this powerful person coming and getting you. Okay, come and get you. I'm hearing a song now, coming and get you. I don't know at all what this is. Coming and get you. Something about slave and master as well. I think this person has a little bit grandiose ideas about themselves, which is really just a survival technique for this. I was never really good enough for you. The 7 of Swords, feeling not really loved by God, society, people, you. And then we put this grandiose kind of idea about ourselves instead, to not shut down completely and lie broken on the street. So they had like a little dip here in their conviction that they would be able to get you back. But we also see it's the white shirt, black trousers, white horse, black horse, known feelings, unknown feelings. So they're coming to you with both their light and their shadow, and they are trying to figure this out, but they haven't done the job, you know, totally thoroughly just yet. Most people haven't, but say it's half done, this job. And we have these crows here, or ravens, and they're a little bit of omen of, you know, important things that will put you in the face of death, that will put you in the face of your ego needs to be you know, replaced by your soul. The ego is there to take care of you so you survive a lifetime. So you won't be like the fool and just jump over a cliff and then you come back to heaven. That's the divine will be really tired with sending you off again, and you're not learning a thing. You just come back. So they want you to have an ego so that you will preserve yourself and try to stay alive, and like stay in this fight mood for as long as possible before you die and come back. So the ego is good for that, but the whole plan is about we should be souls walking on earth, not egos walking on earth. So this needs to be balanced. We need to have enough self-preservation to survive as long as we have a mission. But our mission is to take in our soul. And the dark night of the soul is usually how this happens, when the soul dies and the souls take the ego dies and the souls take place. It can be things happening in your life. You lose your job, you lose loved ones, you get diseases, or you get depressed, or things like this, and it faces you with your own mortality, and it helps you to go through a metamorphosis and come out more truly yourself on the other side, more authentic, more brave, with more visions straight from the divine and your own higher self. And this hasn't really happened for this person just yet. They still have their ego, but at times they have doubts that they are not the most important person in the world, and that sets them back a little bit. But as long as they can keep on track with, oh, of course they would want me, who wouldn't want me, they will move forward. But they will probably be hit with some kind of brick wall here, because the divine wants their ego to go and be replaced by the soul here, being downloaded to earth. Okay. So, their most likely action. Queen of Swords is actually Libra. Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles. It's like they have this Queen of Swords energy of looking at the situation which they maybe didn't want to apply themselves into before, and now they see the necessity to apply themselves. Okay, so I will have to do some work. Okay, so like that. I will have to do some work. We can also see here, this is a little bit more beautiful energy. Page of Swords, the Star, Queen of Swords. It's almost like the Oracle of Delphi. Like knowing why we are here, not being super thrilled about it, but still doing the job, like this is necessary. So I'm feeling a stroke of sadness, like maybe longing for home, but this is necessary. I understand, I will do it. So this is the seriousness of their soul here, understanding their soul's mission. So at least subconsciously they do, but on a more human conscious, ego level, they are still thinking, oh, maybe I need to put in some work, but should I really my nails? This kind of thing. Okay. Six of Pentacles, so this is good. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups. Here we see humbleness. Here we see love. Here we see putting our best foot forward, knowing that we are not the crown jewel of God's creation, and actually we might feel like the other person is, and that makes us even more shaky in our body. So the person probably knows it and touches it, like they touches this knowledge with their mind. Oh yes, I know this person is really really out of my league. Okay, scratch that. I don't want to think about that. I'm superior. I'm the best. Who wouldn't want me? So they quickly, like the survival technique comes in and knocks out this, epiphany that they have, like how much they love you, how much they honor, respect you, worship you. And then comes the ego back and says, no, I'm the greatest. Look at this. These beautiful arms or this beautiful face. So this is their survival skill. But here they at least realize, maybe I need to do like an effort of some sort. Oh, they definitely don't want to do that effort. Because when you make an effort for another person, it's like you tell them that they are valuable. You tell them that they are worth it. And this person doesn't want to tell someone else that they are worth it. They really don't. Because that's, killing the ego, putting the soul in its place. But the ego doesn't know that. The ego doesn't know anything about the soul. The ego thinks that if I die, this human will die. So they put it in context. So it's a life and death this for this person at this point. They don't realize that they have an eternal soul and will live forever. So they're just like really scared at the edge of, danger. And danger is to tell you that you are the one and only, and you are the one they want, and they can't live without you. They want to be with you forever. They will die if they won't have you. So this is where they're really falling into the dark night of the soul. And it usually goes like this, smack something. So for me, it can be something that someone just says, or something I watch, like on my favorite TV show, for example. It can just hit me like a brick wall in the face, and I realize this is how it is. This is what the insight I have been fighting all along. And when the insight comes, it's really painful. But these are the magical situations when you can walk through the door, and you're walking through your dark night of the soul, but it's for a purpose, not just for staying in the darkness. It's so you can become enlightened. So you get it might be, let's say, I will think of something. Let's say you are hit with the knowledge that your mother didn't love you as much as they love your dad. Okay, so you see, and you get like playing up in your head all the situations when that was proven. And this is something you refused to think about before. It was something you didn't want to be hit by. No, of course she loved me equally much. I'm her child. Of course she loved me more. But when this knowledge hits you, it hits you hard and it makes you depressed. But when that has happened, it wasn't that bad. Okay, you can survive that your mother loved your father much more, was too childish maybe to be able to love their own child in a unconditional kind of way, and maybe too young to get children in the first place, and thinking, oh, that child is in the way, I want to kiss that hot guy over there. So then you have grown, and what was so dangerous isn't so dangerous anymore. It's just like, it's what it is. And you get over it and you grow out of it. And your ego doesn't need the mother to have loved you more than anything. And because maybe the ego needed it, but the soul doesn't need it. Okay, the soul doesn't need it. It loves itself. It knows that it's perfect, eternal, beautiful, amazing in a more truthful kind of way, because it knows its powers and it knows its like the reason why it's here, and the fighting for a good thing or a good cause. So it has a lot of self-respect. It can see lifetime after lifetime that it has lived, and see with what honor it has lived those lives. So it's not as vulnerable as the ego, but in those moments when you're hit by the brick wall, the ego dies a little bit and leaves a room for the soul, and you grow. And things that was super scary in the past isn't so scary anymore. But here, for this person, the most scariest thing ever is to show you that you are valuable, that they love you more than maybe their own life, at least their ego life, and that they would, they would throw themselves in front of the bus for you. But they don't want to tell you. That would be the dangerous thing. So here, it's like a rift between this, probably have to do some effort to get this person to, be with me. I want to be with them. So maybe I need to, act like I'm putting in effort. But then smack comes this insight that this is life and death for them. This is really important. It's not like, so poor thing. Page of Pentacles. That's beautiful. It shows that this person will try. After death also comes often Ace of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. It's the person saying, okay, I know nothing, teach me. I know nothing, but I will try my best to understand this. I will put my best foot forward. And I won't protect myself anymore with ego, trying to pretend I'm better. Or it's more like, I don't know anything, please teach me. So it's a very beautiful raw energy of that can be used to make new beginnings, that can be used to make big changes, to try something new, or to it's basically just the person is giving up this idea of this self preservation kind of idea, this survival technique. I think about you every day. So I think this person genuinely loves you and want to be with you. They are just scared of their ego dying, and it's painful until it has happened. Then it's not painful anymore. Then it was like, was that it? Okay. Oh, that was really funny, actually. So, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I'm actually seeing them kind of, stepping forward towards you. But I'm thinking the disconnection is this. That they have certain ideas of themselves and their place in the world. Who they are and who they want to come across as, and they will have to retreat from family, from friends, from things, and out will come, like the person that will come back will be more their authentic self. And to be able to find that authentic self, they need to put themselves a little bit on their own. So they might, from other people's perspective, it's like they're going into a depression or falling off the face of the earth. The 18 moon, 1 + 8 is connected to the hermit card. So they're becoming a little bit like the hermit, but they are actually retreating to be able to come closer to you. And to be like their true self, so they can be the true self with as well with you. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, okay, so don't get too sweet dreams about this relationship. This is what is, like with the person and everything. But you see, they still have this ego protection. And as long as they have that, they will kind of disregard or discard you. They will say, I don't need you in my life and I can do this little thing, but I won't do that. So is a person not like fully investing themselves. They actually need to go through the dark night of the soul first. So the divine wants you to realize that's so you understand that, so you don't think, oh no, finally I can call them up and they will be great. No, they won't. They are in this process. It's very positive, and they will come to a stage where they will be able to show you vulnerability. But right now they just think about giving you the little finger. They need to go through the moon first. So right now this is the advice for you. 22.